Hello everybody and welcome to What's Cooking in Blackstone, Massachusetts. I have to start saying the name of the state because people are watching it like another part of the country. They may not know where Blackstone is.
I'm sure they don't.
So it is the epicenter of Massachusetts. So I'm Margot Beck.
I'm Lynn Morin.
I'm Denise Delaney.
Our special guest who has come here so happy.
Under duress.
She forced me.
She had a little bit of a problem getting here.
Oh, yes. I made quite a grand entrance. I pulled in the driveway and drove over Margot's wall outside. And AAA had to come and move my car off the wall.
Yeah.
That was a good start.
But yeah. So,
And she called me up and I said, "Where are you?" She says, "I'm in your driveway." And I said, "Well, why don't you come down?" She's like, "Can't, my car is hung up on your driveway."
I never said I was a good driver.
So anyhow, today Denise is going to start off and she's got a couple of things she's going to make. And this is, by the way, our Halloween show, in case you
Happy
couldn't tell.
Halloween. No, I normally dress like this.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
almost dead mermaid, almost dead.
So I'm going to be doing a meatless loaf today. And Margot's got some onions and celery and carrots that she's going to saute until they wilt. That will go into the casserole afterwards.
Yeah.
So while she's sauteing that, I'm going to make a salad.
Okay.
It's an arugula and pear salad, but I use mixed greens instead because a lot of people don't like arugula. I love arugula.
I'm not crazy about it.
You're not?
No,
Okay.
I mean, I eat it, but I'm not crazy about it.
So this is, you put 5 to 6 cups of arugula or mixed salad, whatever you have.
Mm-hmm.
And for the dressing, we have 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil.
Yep.
And the
Wait a minute, is it first pressed? Because Margot...
First cold
pressed.
press.
Yes.
Because Margot's insane about that.
Well, it's her olive oil. So
oh,
it should
okay,
be.
yes it is.
And the juice of 1 lemon.
Okay, now this goes. See this thing? It's a reverse. You think you should put it in this way, but you don't. You put it in this way.
Right.
And
one
I
similar.
love that
It's
thing.
wonderful.
I was supposed to get one for my birthday and I never got one.
Oh, you poor thing. And we're going to be putting in a 1/2 cup of walnuts.
Do I do the whole one,
Yes.
Denise?
A 1/2 cup of walnuts and a thinly sliced pear, either a Basque or an Anjou pear. And I honestly can't tell you which one it is. I don't remember what I picked up.
It was brown though, right?
Yes.
I think it was a boss.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
And is that all in there? We're going to mix that up.
So it's just olive oil?
It's just olive oil and black pepper and the juice of 1 lemon.
Yum.
3 tablespoons. It's so fresh smelling.
Yeah.
And then you just pour it all in. And then when you plate it, you put tons of feta on it.
See, I love feta. You know who doesn't.
Yes. Well, she doesn't like anything anyway.
I know.
But the original recipe...
Don't talk behind my back.
No, we're talking
Say
to
what
your
you
face.
The original recipe called for gorgonzola cheese.
See how nice that looks?
It smells so fresh.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole thing, right?
That's the whole
Yeah.
thing. Five cups?
5 or 6 cups,
Yeah.
yep. And the original recipe called for gorgonzola cheese, but I prefer feta. And you just pour the feta over it once you serve it. But
You know what? How about if you scoop some onto a nice
that's fine.
plate?
I'm just going to finish mixing it, Margot.
Thank you, darling.
See what I have to deal with?
Pushy. She's so
See what I
pushy.
have to deal with, Denise? You think it's funny?
I know, it's not easy.
funny.
It's not easy. So put some
Look at how nice that
That
looks.
looks beautiful.
And it just smells, it's a simple dressing, but it's so fresh.
But you know, sometimes the most simple are the
the
most
best. Yep.
tasty, you know?
Well, even Italian dishes, they say, the tomato sauce, don't start throwing a million things in there.
I
It's
know.
just-
As long as you use all fresh ingredients and
Yep.
and of course you have to have feta.
Sprinkle?
Oh, tons. Yeah,
Tons of-
I like a lot of feta.
I like
too.
it too. So
Oh,
good.
that's good. That's
It's good. Isn't that nice?
Yes, so you have to try a bite.
I will try a bite. I try anything. I eat anything. Is there a fork?
Yep, forks right here.
Sure. Thank you.
Everybody has a fork.
Okay, let's see here.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
I am.
She can have
I
some
think
of
we're going to get more this way. I think we're kind of going
Oh, are
to
we?
the right. Yeah, this is the
Oh,
center
we're
right
drifting.
here.
We're
Yeah, we're
drifting.
drifting.
What do you think? Isn't that good?
It's delicious. You're right. With the lemon and the olive oil, it's just so, it's so pure. It tastes so good. And all this is healthy,
And you have the salt from the feta,
right?
the freshness from the pear.
And you got the protein, you got walnuts, which is very, very good
And
for
you're
you.
walking.
Very, very good for you. This is really healthy too, very healthy.
It is, it is.
It was yummy.
So I'll munch on that after with
Okay,
you.
yeah, we'll devour that after.
All right.
I don't have food in my face.
You don't want any green
Now the
things
next
hanging out.
exciting recipe.
Which I know Margot's not a fan of peanut butter, but it's very high in protein. It's good for you.
Yes, it is.
So this is,
You got the chunky one.
yeah, you're supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I need my recipe.
Oh. She's looking at me and I have no clue what she's saying.
So this was taken from a vegetarian cookbook I had years ago. It was the only recipe I made from it, so I copied it and I gave the cookbook to a vegetarian friend, Colleen.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
huh?
I'm sure she tried other things in it. So, it calls for a cup of chopped onions and a cup of a combination of any vegetable you want. I use the celery and carrots and
Which is what I just sauteed in
Yeah.
onions.
and onions.
Yeah.
Well, the onions are in there. That's right.
But you can use anything you want. I mean, you can
Anything you want. It says you can use green peppers, which I didn't do for you because I know you don't eat them.
Yeah. Oh, you're
Anything.
so sweet.
Olives, squash, anything you want. As long as you have a cup of the onion and a cup of a combination of any
What
vegetable.
about potato? Would you put a potato in there? It would be too starchy, maybe. Yeah, no.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
Delete
And
the potato.
then we have in here a cup of you use either finely chopped nuts or chunk style peanut butter.
Yeah.
I use the chunk style peanut butter.
So you don't
it's
have
not
to put
as
the
dry
nuts
that
up, yeah.
way, you know. If you can, you might as well put. You wanna
Can you put that in that?
Why not?
It won't melt it. It's hot.
Okay, well let's wait then. All right, and here we have a third a cup of breadcrumbs and a half a cup of grated cheese.
Parmesan?
Yes.
Parmesan.
Parmesan cheese, yep. They really don't say that's what I used anyway.
Yeah.
That all goes in.
I'll tell you, it smells wonderful. She already
Yes,
has
it
one
looks-
prepared, and it smells wonderful.
And a cup of rice.
A cup of rice.
Oh, by the way, I want to say the salad, if anybody wants the recipe, it's one of Rachel Ray's recipes, so you can
Oh,
go
is it?
online. It's her arugula and pear salad.
I
That's where I
love
got the
her.
recipe from, and I thought it was very good.
Yeah, I love her.
So we have that. And 2 eggs, lightly beaten.
Which have been lightly beaten. And did I add anything to that, like salt or something?
No, it just called for pepper, a little bit of black pepper, and that's it.
No. Okay, and we've got the black pepper right here. So it's sort of like what you would use if you were using meat,
Regular
Right,
meatloaf.
except
yeah.
The peanut butter is the meat.
peanut
in
butter
it.
is the meat.
Right,
Right.
right.
Which is better for you than
Right.
soy.
And it has rice, which, you know,
So that's what kind of congeals it. The rice, right?
yeah. And some pepper.
Now,
you
when
can
did
use-
the rice happen?
When
When
did
you
that
were back
happen?
there.
Do it? Oh, okay.
Pay attention,
I
Margo.
missed the rice. Sorry.
It's a miracle. It just happened.
And you just stir that in. And I usually, I wouldn't put the vegetables in right now because they're too hot. And
Yeah,
there's
they're
egg in there.
cooling.
So
Yeah.
once that's cool, then you mix it all together and you plop it in a
Yeah.
greased loaf pan.
Okay, let's keep
350 for 40 minutes.
going. Wow.
And
Did you put parsley or anything else in
no,
it?
well, you know what? I use the Italian breadcrumbs because it has all the
It
seasoning
has everything in it.
Oh,
yeah.
it does?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I use that.
What about garlic?
It has garlic powder in the Italian season in the breadcrumbs.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it has all that. That's why I didn't add anything to
Wow.
it. I'm sorry. And sometimes I put a little splash of ketchup just to sweeten it up.
I
and make
always
it,
do.
Yeah, it's in that one, but
Yeah. I
just a
always
little
do.
dollop of ketchup.
You want some ketchup in it?
Sure, just a little bit.
Okay, you stir that and I'll get
All
some
right.
ketchup.
And then I like to serve it with tomato sauce on it.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of if you like
Just plain.
you could put hot sauce on it and serve it with blue cheese dressing. You know?
Yeah.
If you
And you-
like it buffalo style, you know.
You could put.
Okay, here's ketchup.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
That's good?
Yeah.
You could put just gravy.
That too.
you wanna
well,
get
it
real-
won't be vegetarian anymore if you put gravy on.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
That's the thing.
Good thinking. See,
Anyway.
I mean, it
smart
really
you are.
looks like it's a meatloaf.
Right, right.
which you wouldn't know what it looks like because you haven't made one in like 5,000
No.
years.
It'd be kind of hard. But I
But,
think the vegetables are cool enough if you want to
think so?
incorporate them.
Okay,
Sure.
Okay. I kind of already mixed the egg in there anyways.
Yeah. All right, so I'm doing this against the camera so you can't
yeah, they're
really
cool
see.
enough. Look at the steam coming
Yeah,
out.
they're cool.
They're cool, Margo.
Okay, stir them in.
Yep, that's cool, huh?
Well, they'll pre-cook. That's what they call, getting it ready.
Well, you
to-
obviously have to, unlike Margot, you obviously have to like peanut butter to like this loaf.
See, I love peanut butter.
I do too. And the thing, this is a high protein dish. And you
Yeah.
have the peanut butter, the high protein. You have your vegetables. And,
You have everything.
yeah,
Sometimes I just take a spoon and just
yeah, just good
eat
for you.
peanut butter?
peanut
Yeah,
butter. Or I'll
Good for
put it
you.
on an apple, which you'll see later.
right.
Oh yeah, we've got some, thanks to
How-
Ashley who sent us some interesting things for Halloween.
Yes.
Lynn just dug into that. and
I
put
love
something
Halloween.
great.
It's my favorite.
No, really?
Yeah.
She is so crazy around Halloween time. You never
Yeah.
know what she's going to be dressed like.
Nope.
The guy from the towing company just looked at you and he just
Like it
kept
was
on pulling the
normal.
car
Like it
out.
was
He didn't say a
normal.
word.
It was
Like,
like,
oh my gosh, look
yeah.
at her.
He
didn't say
didn't even
anything.
blink an eye. It was like, yeah.
I thought he was going to say like, who the heck is that?
What is
But
that? And your sister goes, oh, you lost weight? Harry, I'm looking like a almost dead mermaid. You lost weight?
No, yeah, your hair looks nice
Oh, I like
today.
your hair. Like, oh, thanks, Ian.
Oh, that's so
Okay,
funny.
so let me hold this
Oh,
up,
it's okay. I can just kind of.
and that way they can
That's
see
kind of
it.
heavy. Oh, okay. So we just kind of scoop it all into a greased loaf pan.
Well, it's a lot.
It is. Well,
That little bit of peanut butter really grew.
Oh, she got the rice and she got the
Right, this rice.
bread
Yeah,
crumbs,
see, I didn't see the
breadcrumbs.
rice. That was a
the
surprise.
breadcrumbs, the cheese. So it's
Yeah.
not, it's not just
Yeah.
peanut butter. It's a lot of stuff. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
And
So you mash it down.
mash it down.
Mash it down.
Actually, this is a better sized loaf pan than the one I brought because mine was a little deeper.
Too deep? Yeah.
Well, no, it looks a little flat once it cooks. It kind of cooks down a little bit anyway.
It does cook down because the peanut butter has oil in it.
Right.
You know? But
And that
I'm
is
sure I'm
it.
gonna love it.
That's it.
That is it.
Wow, that is good to go.
And it goes in the oven 350 for 40 minutes. And
Okay.
it's
Should
a
I
nice
put that in,
change.
Denise, or not? Are you going to take it home like that?
Yeah.
Just leave it
Okay.
So
we
it's,
got the meatloaf. We're gonna try it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This
I
is
know.
the finished
This is the
product.
and this
finished
is
product.
this is good for people who like to do meatless Mondays or meatless any day or
Meatless
Yeah.
Mondays.
Yes,
I love it when you talk like that.
Meatless.
It's not original. So someone else's.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
They
that.
talk about meatless Monday, Taco Tuesday, meatless Monday, Taco
I've heard
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesdays. I've never
Yes,
heard of
yeah.
Meatless
You've heard
Mondays.
of meatless Mondays,
Which
right?
I lead a very sheltered life.
You do.
I do.
Okay.
Now, see, look how nice that looks.
Yes, if
that
you want to
looks-
spoon some.
Well, we're showing the wrong side, too.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
should show
okay.
that
Yes,
Look
side.
at how
Yes.
nice.
and if you want to heat up some tomato sauce, you might want some tomato sauce on it.
Yeah. And scoop some of these out on that dish so that
Okay.
they can see how they look. Use her thing as soon as
Yeah.
she's done. So there's
And there you go.
it actually is very pretty.
It is. It is. It's good for you too.
It's a nice, so if you can see inside the pan, and look at how that
Look at
it
the
lifts right
texture.
out.
Look at how nice.
It looks just like it
Meatloaf.
was a meatloaf.
Right. Right.
And some
So-
people do put carrots and stuff in their meatloaf.
Yes.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Carrots and
Yeah.
onions. And,
Well,
yeah.
that's why Denise said everybody makes it different. You
Yeah.
make it different.
Oh,
She
yeah.
makes it. Everybody
Yeah.
adds things.
right. You might want the sauce first. It might be a little dry.
All right. So here's a little bit of sauce.
Just a little. Okay. Because I always put ketchup on my meatloaf.
Yeah, you can put ketchup on it, or
Yeah.
like I said, if you want a buffalo style, you can put hot sauce and then serve it with blue cheese dressing. Is it all right?
It's delicious.
Okay, that's good.
I love it.
Of course, Margot won't eat it because it has peanut butter in it.
But you
and
know
Margot
what?
doesn't like anything.
You really, it's not like you would think it would be overwhelming, the taste of the peanut butter. It's not. Because you got the onions and everything else. It's,
Right.
It's really good.
And it's
Denise.
nice and distributed. You know, it's like one doesn't have just one thing in it. It's all over
Right. Right.
the thing. It does smell good.
Want a bite?
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Oh, you are such a chicken. She's such a chicken.
It's okay.
Did you want to get in the middle so you can do whatever you're doing?
Okay,
or-
so this was, once again, it was a meatless loaf.
right.
And and then the pear with the salad.
Ashley, want some?
Ashley's falling over.
I'll put it to the side.
Oh, let me
Lynn-
put it on this side
All right.
because we're loading up over there.
Okay.
It really
All right,
is
so
delicious.
Lynn is now going to
Wanna get the
surprise
noodles?
us.
Okay. Okay, the first thing that I made is, anybody lose some choppers? Here we got some false teeth here for Halloween. You can make with your kids. Very easy, very healthy, right? And I have to say, this is not my idea with the worm sticking out. It was Heidi, aka Ashley, our camera girl, and they're delicious. You just take an apple, quarter it, right? And then you put peanut butter in between, right?
That's more than quartered, though. Aren't they little slices?
Yeah, well, then I quartered it again.
Okay. So it's
Oh, Hickey! She won't even eat this. Look at how cute.
It does. It looks like little teeth, little
Look
teeth.
at that. It's smiling.
teeth.
Denise, you going to eat one?
No.
Teeth, how cute. See how cute that is with the,
It really is cute.
very simple.
Yeah, he's zoning in on it now.
Yeah, all you do is spread peanut butter in between, and you get little mini marshmallows, and make
Yeah.
the teeth.
Just make sure you can see the beauty of this.
Oh, the one with the,
teeth.
yeah, one of them needs orthodontist work at Blackstone Valley, I think. Yeah, but they're good, and you can make them with your kids. Ashley, you can make it with your kids, and it's fun. I like fun
And it's
things.
really healthy. There's nothing
It's
in
very
there.
healthy. You know, I mean, marshmallows, but, they're only little tiny things, so.
Yeah, the kids will get a kick out of that.
They would.
It does look like little teeth, you know?
Little teeth, little choppers.
You know, you can make them out of those candy corns, too. You
Oh,
know, the
that's true,
pointy
yeah.
Yeah, but
things.
then you
They'd be
could-
monster teeth.
Yeah, you could. Well, see how clever you are?
Isn't that something?
Oh, God, you're so clever. But that's all you need is apples, peanut butter, and little baby marshmallows. And then you just put the little teeth together.
And these were this is what
size.
was,
Yeah,
you know,
left up. These apples are from Wojcik's farm, by the way, just saying.
best place around.
Best place around, fun place to be. Hey, we didn't do the maze yet.
I know, we got to go because we got to get lost
We go
again.
up there every year
And
to
get
the maze,
lost.
Remember that, yeah?
and we never get out. We never can get out normally. It's
No, we go at
sad.
night so we can see the light from the building.
Very-
so we can head
very-
in the right direction.
Very, very
Scary.
sad. Very sad.
We have never been able to do it.
Yeah, so that's
So
one
that's
little
another
thing.
thing.
So also in order of honor of Halloween, and Denise made her meatless meatloaf. I made a feet loaf.
Can you believe the name of this?
Feet loaf.
And it does look like.
It's really cute.
Feet loaf.
Okay, let's see. He's coming.
And all
in.
it is a regular meatloaf recipe. Everyone has different ones like we discussed before, right? This is 2 pounds of hamburger, a cup of breadcrumbs, and I put like a quarter of a cup of Parmesan cheese, and a quarter of a cup of onions, and 2 eggs because it's 2 pounds of meat. If you want to make a smaller one, I'd just use like a pound. Like
And the
you did.
toenails are onions.
The toenails
Isn't
are,
that clever?
That's so
are
cute.
onions.
Look at that thing.
And I made it last week, and the end result is just too gory and creepy to show
really
on TV.
is.
It was delicious because I put ketchup all over it and a little bit of mustard
It was
on
all
the side.
puffy and yeah.
It looked like the foot was.
She sent me a photo of it when she cooked
Yeah,
it.
it looked like the foot was infected. It was gross, but it was
It's Halloween.
It was Halloween, and everybody loved it. They just loved it.
It
So
even has the ankle
there's
part.
the ankle part there.
It's really
So,
wonderful.
Yeah. So this is for Nick tonight because Margot never cooks the poor man meat. He can't
He's so
eat-
deprived.
Oh, he is, but he can have a ball with this. He can make meatloaf
7 weeks.
sandwiches and whatever.
Oh gosh! So I should put this in the oven.
Yeah, for an hour. That one would
For an
cook.
hour?
Yeah, for an hour. About an hour.
Don't back up. Okay, so it's in there for an hour.
Yeah.
So we have got all this stuff done. What have we got for timing now? Do we have 2 minutes?
10 minutes.
10. Oh, wow.
Wow.
We can actually have a good time now. We can do something like bring that salad back here so you
Yeah.
can see it.
That was so good. I could eat this whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
me too.
It really does look like a good
I'm gonna
salad.
finish this too.
And can you put like, let's say mozzarella on it instead of that?
Whatever kind of cheese you like, yeah. I mean,
You like mozzarella?
but you like something crumbly on a salad.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Mozzarella's too soft. I mean, it would just kind of melt
Yeah, the
in
dressing
there.
is good.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't buy dressing. They use dressing. They use olive oil and lemon.
That's it.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or olive oil and a balsamic vinegar too. It's
That's good.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister always does. Sometimes she just does plain lemon
Yeah.
That's
right.
good too.
on it,
That's
which
good
is
too.
really good. And I think it keeps the freshness of it, like the pears and everything,
Right,
the lemon.
right.
Because they say with avocados and things like that, if you once
Right.
you cut them, they start turning brown. So throw lemon on it,
Right.
and it'll stop that
Stops it,
oxidation.
yeah.
You don't have all the additives you have in a bottle dressing.
Right,
and the sugar,
and
it's sugar in
it's
there.
fresh. It's
Yeah.
really fresh.
Yes.
Now Denise sent me a nice recipe over the week. It was a stuffed acorn squash. Now I didn't never cooked one.
No, really?
I've always had the other squash.
I want to do that today, but I thought it would take too long. I thought
Now,
it would go
what do you
over-
do, cut it in
overtime.
half?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
The
you stuff
long
it
way.
and bake it.
Or
You
Cut
cut,
it
you know,
in
no,
half.
it's
No.
it's an acorn squash.
So you
Yeah,
take the top
what's
off.
What's the other one? What's the other squash?
butternut.
Butternut.
That's the butternut.
Yeah, the
squash
acorn
that's long.
squash is round.
Is round.
Anyway.
Right, I know that, but
Yeah.
I'm saying, where the stem is, do you cut that part off?
No, you cut it so you have to, you know, you put
Oh.
it face down
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
okay.
and you bake it at was it 400 something? It was delicious.
I can't remember what the stuffing was. But
It was
there were a
rice.
lot of steps, and I thought it would take too
It
long
was
for today.
it was rice cooked in chicken broth. She wouldn't eat it, but she wouldn't know if we made
we
it.
could cook
because-
in vegetable broth.
That's right, in vegetable broth. And mushrooms and pine nuts.
Oh, wow.
And
Did it have raisins? I don't remember.
no raisins,
raisins,
and
okay.
onions and garlic. And that's you saute that. You cook the rice alone in whatever kind of water, you know, right, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it said just regular rice, but I used brown, and it was almost like a little crunchy.
Right, right.
And it was
Brown
good.
rice is good too.
And you mixed it with the and also was craisins.
Oh, okay. So I knew there was some kind of
Raisins.
raisins.
It was
Okay.
craisins. It was
Yeah.
craisins.
That'll keep it moist, too.
It was
Yes,
craisins,
yeah.
and mixed that all together. And when it was cooking in the oven, it just smelled.
Does it have a cheese topping? I don't remember.
No,
So-
it had
okay.
breadcrumb.
Oh, okay, breadcrumbs.
Just
okay,
just said you just saute the breadcrumbs just
Yeah.
for a couple of
Yeah.
seconds till it gets like goldeny brown, and that's when you take it out and you sprinkle it.
There were just a lot of steps, and I thought there'd be too many steps to do today. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was good.
yeah, and squash is so good this time of year.
Yeah, I like just plain squash, just
Well,
plain
that's you,
roasted.
Margot.
But you know, I did find out something. I was telling Lynn that I had a recipe that I got for roasted butternut squash soup, and it looked
We had
wonderful.
some.
Yeah, we did yesterday.
It was good. It was. I love squash.
But the
anything.
trick of it is, and I never realized this, I looked up a bunch of recipes for roasted butternut squash soup or any kind of roasted soup. And most of the recipes tell you just slice it in half, put it in the oven, and let it caramelize on the top. That's the roasting of it that'll enhance the flavor. However, most of the other recipes said if you really want to get a lot of the roasting flavor, it's the surface area that really gives the flavor. So when you cut it like this, it's just the top that's going to get the roasted flavor. If you cube it, you've got all those
right.
surfaces
That get all- yeah,
that
yeah.
are now going to get roasted, which really, really gives it a nice flavor. And it was very simple too. It was just, I just chopped up the squash, onion, and garlic, and threw them in a sheet pan I mixed it up with olive oil, and threw it in a sheet pan at 400 for like maybe 15, 20 minutes until it got nice and browned, but not burned. I had to take some of the onions and throw them out because they did get
Burnt,
too
yeah.
burned. But you just throw that in a blender with vegetable broth or chicken broth or whatever you want to do, and use the immersion blender and just blend it all up. You don't have to add milk, cream, or anything to it. It was a little bit thick, I think.
Yeah, you didn't do any vegetable broth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
you would have had to add a little more vegetable broth.
Yeah, I should have added
Yeah.
more broth because
Yeah.
she likes runny soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like thick soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
So-
it was very tasty, but it was
Yeah.
just like eating
It was almost like eating squash on
Yeah,
a plate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
But I
so-
like I got like a gazillion recipes for squash soup. And nutmeg.
Nutmeg,
You put
fresh nutmeg on
that
the
she's
top.
got her little thing there, a little fresh one. She's putting it all on. It was so good.
It does enhance the flavor.
Yeah, it
that
does.
nutmeg.
It was there cinnamon in it?
No,
no, there
it
wasn't.
called for cinnamon, but sometimes I'm afraid of cinnamon because it
I know,
can
you
get
said
too
that.
strong.
I love cinnamon.
But
I do too.
in
You know how good-
vegetables,
it's so good
I've
for
got
you.
I kind of balance it off.
It's so good. I even put it in my coffee.
Cinnamon, yeah, they say
Yeah.
that's supposed to be good. I don't
In the
drink that
coffee
either.
ground
Right.
before you shouldn't drink coffee. either.
Drink coffee.
Ay, yeah,
Why
yeah,
should I?
yeah,
What does
yeah.
she drink?
Why should
What
I
does she
drink
drink
it?
and what does she eat?
Ay,
Nothing.
not much. Not
Very
much.
limited. Very limited.
So anyhow, this is our I think this is going to be the start of our 3rd year of our show. I can't believe it.
Is it?
Can't
Heidi,
believe
is it?
Yeah.
You should know.
Heidi, Paul's saying yes, so
Wow.
sounds good.
Wow.
And I want to thank Paul and Ashley for their continued support and help
Yes.
in doing this show.
They're
It
the
takes a
best.
lot to set this up.
It does.
People have
I didn't
no
realize-
idea.
I did not realize how
See,
much work
people
it was,
have no idea.
how much equipment was needed.
We just
Yeah.
don't show up looking pretty like this. You know?
Unrehearsed it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's more to it.
Yeah, and thank Billy Robbins because he always uploads it onto
Bill's
YouTube.
the man. He's
Oh,
the Bill. Yeah,
And,
Bill's the man.
I leave it on his doorknob in a bag, so that's how he gets
It looks
it.
like some kind of a deal going down.
Yeah, I know. I run down the driveway
Yeah,
with my
like
bag.
yeah, looks
And
kind of
I
shady.
do want to say to my godchildren in New York, Belle and Pompeii, that your godmother's very happy that Belle is good. She
Okay.
had a little bit of a problem this weekend, and she's good. And so that means her mommy Rosa is good too.
Rosa. Mwah. Maybe Rosa will come from New York and come on our show.
That would be wonderful.
She's a great cook, I hear.
Yeah, she's probably fainting. She'll be fainting when she hears this.
No, she'd be wonderful.
She does make a wonderful pasta.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
there you
good.
go. There you go.
So anyhow, everybody, we thank you for listening, watching our show, and we hope it was entertaining, if nothing else. And we'll look forward to seeing you around Thanksgiving time.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat.
And God bless. Bye-bye.